Is it possible to start selling online in one day? Welcome to your new online store. You can literally go from zero to hero, and you can literally have your own self-hosted online store in one day. Here are the steps that we're going to take to make it possible. Step 1. We need to register your domain. If you already have a domain registered that you have in mind for a specific store, please let us know. Step 2 is we're going to go ahead and set up a web hosting. If you already have a web hosting in mind, then please let us know, and we'll definitely work with your hosting provider. Step 3 is we need to change the name server settings. Then step number 4, we're going to upload your store to your host. Step number 5, we're going to configure your store. Step number 6, we're going to configure payment and shipping options. The result will be a complete e-commerce store set up in one day where you can actually start accepting payments and selling products. Step 1, if you don't already have a domain registered, it's pretty easy to do. Just go to one of the providers, GoDaddy for example, and go ahead and type the domain of your choice. The next step would be to set up a web hosting provider. A web hosting provider is a company that's going to host your e-commerce store. The step number 3 is we need to change the name server settings to point to your domain. In step number 4, we're going to download your online store to your web host. We're going to use OpenCart, which is an open source shopping cart. That means that it's self-hosted on your website and you can move or change or do whatever you like with it. There are other popular open source shopping carts such as Magento, and there's actually plenty of shopping carts available out there that help you build a store. We have found that OpenCart is pretty easy to use, pretty fast, pretty SEO friendly, just a nice shopping cart to use when you're starting out your website. We're going to go ahead and download OpenCart. Now that all the files are downloaded, what we're going to do is we're going to take all the files and we're going to start uploading them to your host. Now that we're done with uploading your store to your host, step 5 would be configuring your store, including database configuration. Your hosting provider should have MySQL databases, and what you need to do is you need to name your database and you need to configure your database. And we're done creating your functional store. See, this is right out of the box solution, and you can start selling immediately when somebody clicks add to cart. There is already a shopping cart configured. And all we got to do is configure PayPal options so people can start buying your products using PayPal. Now, PayPal also have a PayFlow option where it integrates seamlessly into your shopping cart where people can put in their credit cards. Now, this service is a paid service. It's a monthly service. I believe it's about $30 a month, and they take some percentage. But it's very easy to sign up. I don't think there's very strict qualifying criteria. All you got to do is just call PayPal and set up a merchant payflow account. And this is what the back end looks like. So there it is. 1 day complete installation of a completely functional store where you can start listing your products right here, and you can change this banner. It's really easy to do. All these products here, you can change all these options. There is a shopping cart already installed here. You can change all these categories to include your categories. You can select different options, different shipping options. When we install this particular shopping cart, we will configure your PayPal and your shipping options. You just need to let us know what the shipping options are. So there you have it. You can literally start selling online in 1 day without even having a domain name. You can literally go from 0 to hero, and you can literally have your own self-hosted online store in only 1 day. Send us an email, fill out this form, or give us a call and let us know your availability, and we will talk to you and get all the information and set you up on the road of successful selling. We are Carditrax, and we are your trusted guide in your online selling journey.